Raya this year is pretty much no go, so we can't really celebrate it like how we used to. But still, what matters is we are here and we are with family, and that's, I guess, is good enough. So last word from me is Selamat Hari Raya, Maaf Zahir Batin. Hope you have. Hey everyone, my name is Danny and this is my Brunei Weekend. This is a place where I talk about all the random things I do over the weekend here in Brunei. So as you may know, we are in the month of Ramadan. We are ending the month of Ramadan and this is the final stretch. So you might be celebrating Hari Raya either Sunday or Monday, which is very like in 2 or 3 days. Since we're still facing challenges with the COVID situation, COVID virus, COVID-19 here in Brunei, we don't really get to have open houses, but we can just have small gatherings of 30 or less while maintaining hygiene and social distancing. So that being said, Raya this year is pretty much no go, so we can't really celebrate it like how we used to. But still, what matters is we are here and we are with family, and that's, I guess, is good enough. Amongst the other things that we usually do during Ramadan is actually having Sungkai together, or breaking our fast together with family, with friends. So this year, despite how things are going with COVID, we do our best and try to still have that ritual again this year. How many of you actually have this kind of thing going on a yearly basis? Every Ramadan, you must have that Sungkai with family, and you must have that Sungkai with a select group of friends. Though at times you might not be able to commit every year, but we all try our best to spend some time with friends during Sungkai. So it's more like a social affair with our friends and our family. Similarly, this year, we as a family, we tried to actually have one specific Sungkai day for our family, and I also managed to do a couple of Sungkais with my friends. So that is such a treat, because it's been a while since we get to sit down and talk about things, melepak. Have you managed to have your Sungkai yet with your family and friends? Leave a comment down below. For the family Sungkai, we decided to have it at my sister's place. It's quite spacious, it's quite big. So we actually sat ourselves in 2-3 different areas, because the main table was full. So we just sat outside. This is my sister's place. Menu was supposed to be seafood, but other than that, we also have a bunch of other things. And so it's so good to actually sit with family. Though I meet them every other day, but Sungkai, feeling a connection with them, that's really good. So I think that's one thing that Bruneians, as Bruneians, we want to uphold, the closeness with family. And Sungkai is one of those times where we spend with family, and during Ramadan is where we also get closer with our families and build up those relationships. So a little bit of something on my sister's place. It's on top of a hill, has a nice view of the Temburong Bridge. But I'll show you a bit later because it's been blocked by a couple of trees. On contrast, the Sungkai with friends, we decided to have it at Games and Lattes, and their maximum capacity is just 12 people, so there was 10 of us. Basically, when we wanted to eat there for Sungkai, we kind of booked the whole place. Well, not really, by default they can't really accept any more customers. So the different thing about eating out in Brunei here is we have got our Brew Health app. So everyone needs to register, everyone needs to have it on hand when they go out. Currently, it has applied to when you're going to restaurants and gyms. So you need to scan so that people know that you've visited this restaurant or visited this gym, and it makes it easy for contact tracing. So if we all got our Brew Health app and then we all did our scans, apparently it has a timeout. I'm not sure whether it's an hour or so, but it's Games and Lattes, so we spent a bit of time, we had food, and then we played a bit of games because board games are there, and just actually talk to each other and then do a quick catch up on how are things. All the hype now is Animal Crossing. So wait, I myself am a victim. So I just got myself my own Switch, was just left it for charging there, and I'll install Animal Crossing maybe later on. But I bought my Switch purely because of Brigandine. So I want to play Brigandine. It's going to set released in late June, but for now the demo is out. So if you don't know what Brigandine is, just YouTube it and just say Brigandine Land of Runesia, if I'm not mistaken. It's on Switch. So this particular group of friends, we like to play board games, and of course now it's Switch. I've got another group of friends that I play a lot of games with, another group of friends for high school, but I didn't manage to arrange for the high school group. But I think post Raya, we could actually just sit down and just lepak at their place. So in contrast, again, eating out, it's a bit of a slight hassle. But then again, since we're friends, I think that's the only place that we could have that was available for us to go. Did you manage to eat out during this Ramadan? And if you did, where did you go? How was the capacity? Did you manage to use your Brew Health app? So remember always to scan in and scan out. So we were joking around that if you would scan in and if you didn't scan out and you scan in another place a couple of days later on, it might look like you're teleported there. But jokes aside, it's really good initiative with the government with the Brew Health app so that we can do contact tracing better. So that is just a bit of updates on what's been going on for the past week or so during the end of Ramadan. Just going out and trying to meet with people and have Sungkai, despite how difficult it is with COVID around. So last word from me is Selamat Hari Raya, Maaf Zahir Batin. Hope you have an amazing Hari Raya regardless of how things are going. What's important is that we're together with family, with friends, we're healthy, keep up with your hand hygiene, maintain social distancing, and just abide by the guidelines and the rules. So I am Danny, and this is my Brunei Weekend, wishing you a good day and a good weekend ahead.